Yeah, I should do more mentor roulette, actually. Let me go. Whee! It's funny how spread out we are considering we're all standing on the thing and moved as soon as it started. If the gloves drop, can I have them? You can let them have gloves, right? Who cares about gloves? Gloves are gross.
I mean, I will roll.
Yeah, just mean no one else. Ah, I just tried to use Lost Arrow Strike!
If they don't give us Lost Arrow Strike in a form,
Yeah,
we're right with that.
I need that in my life. I think I want to get out of the middle here, huh? Oh, and I miss
I was
being
gonna
like top DPS. I mean, I'm doing pretty well for a healer still, but
I was
let's know.
troll in earl.
Is this
I say
middle
myself.
now? What's he
I
doing?
having.
Oh yeah, it is middle.
I had my mana wall up, so I actually saved
Nice.
myself there.
Please tank, move away from me. I don't trust that's far enough. Self-replication! There's another on the side. Thanks, 2B. Alright, what's the first one doing? He's doing... I'm gonna go over here. Okay, middle is bad. And this one is... middle is bad. Alright, I came to the right spot. I suppose I should slide cast my butt back to the middle-ish. Spheroids time.
Really? I like to spread out for this one so people don't kill me.
Well, I didn't know what was next, so I just figured I should probably work my way back. Oh, I was like, what is underneath me? But it's just the tank thing. I am so used to Swiftcast for movement, like, I'm very much going to be using that when we raid again. Oh, well, it's not like I ever raise people anyways. Winter always beats me. But, like, just be prepared for that.
That's fine.
I'm gonna be much less likely to have Swiftcast off cooldown. He's lunging. This is fine here.
I had my triple cast and I didn't see that one.
I didn't have anything, and I was like, what can I do to not have to move very far? And I was like, oh, this block right here.
Don't move.
Oh, smashed potatoes DCing. So if they die, you just let them die.
Well, I'm not a healer, so it's fine.
Oh, right. I forgot that you're not healing. I will just let them die. I also kind of forgot that I probably should heal now.
You don't have propane on.
Yeah. Alright, that one's second, and then that one's third. What's number one doing? Get out of the middle. What's number two doing? Oh, that was really kind of dumb. Get out of the middle. Last one's definitely going to be get in the middle. I've never seen them all do the same thing. Yeah. I think I just uninterrupted like 2 spells. I'm mad at myself.
I'm not mad at you because I teleported to you and you were in the right place.
Look at 2B just like chilling out there in the middle. is this one not bad? Oh, it is bad. Okay.
Oh.
I see.
Oh, I misread what went first.
I just, like, didn't realize that they were doing other stuff at the same time.
I was like, oh, I know I need to be against, like, go against
Yeah,
them.
I
I
was
need to
like,
be out of the
this
middle first, but no,
wall
it
is
was
totally fine.
the other way around.
I think I like doing Bosnia just because I really like using Lost Seraph Strike and the pots, the auto ethers. Oh dear god. Did I get hit with that? That's bullshit. Oh dear god, that thing's coming at my face. Shh. Wasn't even close. Fine. 1, 2, 3. Okay. What's 1 doing? In. What's 2 doing? In. What's 3 doing? Most definitely out. Hello? There we go. Apparently, I'm a little later than I planned for stream starting. Hello! So today, I'm starting to play some Haley. But before we start, I'm trying to clear out some inventory, and I was doing this yesterday, but then I actually ran out of glamour prisms. Because apparently she didn't have anything at all, like at all, in her, I don't care about any of the stuff going in here, in her glamour dresser. So I made a couple glamours for her. We're going to stick with this one to start. And if I do actually, oh, I got it right. I was like, I know I have a shortcut for opening up. I have a lot of shortcuts on Haley just to keep my UI more empty, as you may notice. I wish I could do something about this, but it just is gonna sit here because you can't hide it. I assume Shadowbringers starts here, but we shall see. I can zoom in a little bit more. Oh, look at all those blue quests. I'm not done. Enterprising Stones. Why, yes, I would like to do that. Here we go. Oh, should I talk to people? Who do we got here? Alianne, grandfather doubts his ability to contribute to the science, and try as I might, I cannot assuage his doubts. Would that Home was here, he would know what to say. Isildur, everyone labors tirelessly to fulfill the science duties in their absence, yet I sometimes wonder what worth yet remains in these old bones of mine. Oh, that's so sad. And Coldney, I'm afraid there's still no change in the science condition, and the means to wake them from their slumber still yet eludes us. I pray this beacon at the Crystal Tower might guide us to an answer. Yeah, so all the scions are sleeping because they're off in the first. Our brothers and sisters are fallen, 'tis true, but duty will not afford us time to wallow in misery. Until they are returned to us, we must work twice as hard. Who's this? Oh, Archibald. My brother says he will work twice as hard in the scion's stead, which likely means I must work thrice as hard as if I'm to match his pace. And Ephemy, in light of present conditions to the scions, even Ryle has returned from the field. Never has there been a greater need to marshal our resources. Alright, who we got over here? Clements, you needn't worry about the scions. Ocker, my sister, and I have been keeping over them in shifts ever since they arrived at the Rising Stones. If only they would give some sign of stirring. Aenor, I never realized how critical a role the Archons played in what we do here. It won't be easy to make up for their absence. Oh, and what's his face is down. I wonder what he says. He's not here anymore in Ari's game, but he should still be here, unless I haven't done the quest that makes him even appear. Yeah, he's not even here. I probably haven't done the quest to Ulukali, I think is his name. But yeah, I guess he's not even there on Haley. He's not there anymore on Ari, but he's not there to begin with. Can I go in here? I can't, right? You can, unless... I think I have items turned on, so I should be able to see a door. Oh yeah, I would have an entrance there. I can see. Hello, little Tataru. You're so adorable. The circus trench. Tataru is itching to share what appears to be good news. Good news, Haley. We've had a stroke of luck in our search for that beacon. Apparently, our colleagues have stumbled across a hidden path leading down into the hollows around the base of the Crystal Tower. A path I doubt we'd ever found had the Ironworks and the Suns not added their numbers to the party. Thanks to them, we have eager eyes aplenty down there, checking under rocks and peering into every nook and cranny. Still, it sounds like there's a lot of ground to cover. Then we better go give them a hand. Sounds like tedious work, but not as tedious as waiting around. We'll do the more negative ones on Haley. Ari, I try to go with the most positive. Exactly. So I was thinking we should go and lend a hand. The sooner we find this beacon, the sooner you can travel to wherever it is this mysterious voice is coming from. I know who the mysterious voice is. And the sooner we can work out how to help our friends. We have to find a way to wake them up, and before the Empire comes calling again, meaning we have no time to lose. There's a boat in North Silvertier waiting to ferry people to the site, so let us be on our way. Wait, there's a site? Where am I going? I have to take a boat there? Wasn't it just by the Crystal Tower? No. Wait, where the hell am I? This is where I'm going, right? I'm leaving. Does this take me out of here? I'm so confused. Oh. No. Apparently I went the wrong way. Why did I think I went the right way, but then got totally turned around? Yeah, exit to Revenant's Toll. That's what I need. Maybe they put me over by the exit, and I turned around thinking I was... I don't know what just happened. I don't know where I'm going. So many quests. It pains me. I clear them all out on Ari, but like... Ooh. Scantily clad bunny girl. Alright, where am I going? Down here, which is... Okay. What mount do we have? Oh, Griffin mount. Okay. Oh yeah, I can fly. Whee! Splat. Hello, sir. Heading to the survey site, madame. It's on the eastern shore of the lake, and the swiftest way to get there is by boat. Take the boat? Why, sure. Oh. Yeah, where the hell am I? Huh. Can we still get back here? Can I talk to these people? Ironworks Technologist. The Ironworks is out in force. Master Garland's orders. And I can't talk to them. The Arkans need our help. Next to that, even matters of the heart don't seem to matter. Aww. Wait, she was... Oh, they were in the... I talked to these guys already. I've detected no slavering beasts in the vicinity. My sister accepted. That's her sister, I'm pretty sure. And what do you say? Who are you, first of all? Son of Saint Coinage. That towering edifice is the outer wall of the Crystal Tower's foundation, the labyrinth of the ancients, to be precise. Coltene. The air here weighs heavily upon me. 'Tis little wonder, I suppose, when standing in the shadow of such an imposing structure. And, oh, I can't talk to him. What about these guys? Can't talk to her. She has my hair. It's my hair. I mean, not Haley's hair, but she's always hair. I bet I can't talk to them. Hoary Boulder? Haley! The search continues, but I have no doubt we shall find this beacon of yours. Alright. Tataru, what do you have to say?
Look how many people there are.
Oh, let me volumize this. That's not actually that many people.
Should we get to it then? Pick up anything that seems the least bit device-like, and we'll make ourselves a pile.
Well, if it isn't the hero of the hour, maybe you'll change our look. We've found bugger all without you.
Biggs! Wedge!
Aye, aye. Well, we could hardly say no to a call for aid from the Scions. Jesse called the chief for some other business, so we'll be working twice as hard to make up for his not being here.
Thrice as hard, even.
Thank you, both of you. I'm sure we'll find that beacon in no time.
I'm not seeing anything out here. Do you reckon you could squeeze in there, Wedge?
And get stuck halfway? No, thank you.
I could try if you like.
Oh, Tataru, don't do it.
Tataru, no! We couldn't ask you to do that.
Oh, I'll be
Is
fine.
Haley getting off too?
This receptionist is not afraid to get her hands dirty.
What's over here? She picked up nothing.
Sorry, I meant to say, the scholars haven't finished their preliminary assessment of the site yet, so we're not supposed to venture too far in.
Do you know who you're talking to?
What's that you got there? Now that looks promising.
Isn't that the Ironworks symbol? Counterfeiters?
Ugh.
Now I have you.
You are right.
What's happening?
And
Stay
poof.
with me. Focus on my voice. Let expanse contract. Eon become instant.
Wait, this must be it. The device. Oh, this is supposed to happen.
I hope I'm playing Dark
Throw
Knight.
wide the gates. We may pass.
Oh, safe journey, warrior of light. Find our friends and bring them home.
I don't even think Haley has Dark Knight unlocked. She's white mage through and through. I may have unlocked the other healers. That's about it. All right, where do we end up? Somewhere in. Oh, we got to do some hear, feel, think stuff first. flying through space.
For showing me the dawn's light will shine again.
Oh, do not look at me so.
You're slaves to a tyrant. There's no freedom in that.
This is one battle you cannot fight. Away with you.
Spirited accounts always comes in welcome. We did everything right. Everything that was asked of us, and still it came to this.
Nymphelia? Oh, is that her stopping the
Your time
wave
has
of light?
not yet come.
Wait, what do you mean? You mean I'm not dead? The hell? Wait, is that Ardbert? The light is so bright. Just occurred to me that her hair defies the laws of gravity. It's not, it's just one solid chunk.
From endless dreams I awake. Something vague, yet urgent, calls me to action once more.
He's gonna die. Pretty sure he dies. I remember like horrifying things happening pretty early on in here.
Rare to meet someone out here who's not a peddler themselves. What brings you into the wilds this time of night?
What do you mean this time of night? But it's bright as day.
Well, if it ain't the oldest joke in the book. Me granddad, God's rest his soul, used to tell that one to the barman at kicking out time. And when, pray tell, did we last have a dark night? You rotten old drunk, you, he'd reply. Yeah. Over 100 bleeding years ago, that's when. You got that look down to a T. I'd almost think you meant it. Ah, got to you, did they? Poor beggar. That explains it then.
Well, yes, I will have some wine. What? No, Haley. I said yes.
Well, I've roads to travel and wares to sell, but you'd best hurry along to the town nearby. Just head east through the trees and aim for the Shining Tower. You'll find the place soon enough. 'Tis the biggest settlement for malms around. Go on now, friend. They'll take good care of you in the Crystarium.
Am I gonna get my first glimpse of it? I don't see anything. Can't see it. There it is.
Heights it rises. The gleaming spire. Its tip threatening to pierce the blinding canopy. There, it will all begin anew. Between dark and light. The pure and the corrupt. The one true struggle.
Shadowbringers. I mean, I'm supposed to go there. Can you go other places? What? I can't get on my mount. They know I'd go exploring if I could be on my mount. Yeah, being this low on the screen is weird, but it helps you see like so much more. I guess I could sprint. Get there a little bit faster. Do we get to meet, is her name Lena?
Halt!
Oh, I have to press buttons.
Every face in this city I know. Yours, I do not. This is the threshold of the Crystarium, stranger, and I am its gatekeeper. If you would enter, you will answer my questions. From where do you hail?
Gridania, the source. How do I know that I'm from the source? I hail from Gridania.
Do you take me for a fool? No such place exists. Had you given me an honest answer, I would not have barred your way. We care little here for a person's place of origin. But instead, you chose concealment. And I will not suffer you to pass.
You want to fight for it? My first Sin Eater. Wait, what the hell is that?
That one had eaten. It must have gulped down the whole hand. Ring and all.
Oh, that's... Then, just in case we didn't know, that dude. He's dead. Yay! Crystal X Arch.
Everything all right, Captain?
Quite all right, my lord. Just a stray sin eater, and a weak one at that.
I see. Weak or not, we should be on the lookout for more.
It's you.
But I see you've met my guest. I will escort her to the Crystarium myself, if you've no objections.
Another of your mysterious friends, is it? I should have known. Very well. I'll inform the others your guest is to be given the run of the city. Pray forgive my less than cordial welcome. May the rest of your stay with us be a pleasant one.
Come with me. I will answer whatever questions you have when we are somewhere more private. Right then, before we plunge into the wheres and wherefores, let me first thank you for answering my summons.
I don't really have much of a choice, did I?
I had intended to bring you directly to my personal quarters, but I fear my aim was slightly off. That you are still able to make the crossing unharmed is a great relief. And so, we come to the question of where. The realm in which you now find yourself belongs to one of the 13 reflections, or shards. The first, to be precise, even if its inhabitants are largely oblivious to the fact. As to wherefore, having been awarded the rather grandiose title of Crystal Exarch, I, in my capacity as caretaker of the Crystarium, thought to seek the aid of you and your companions.
Are the other scions here? Do you have any idea how much trouble you've caused? Are the other scions here? I should have said the other one though.
Is a question with no simple answer, but all shall be explained in due course, I promise you. Let us begin with the glaring skies up above. Here in the first, the world has been all but consumed by primordial light. It began a century ago, by this realm's reckoning. A luminous flood swallowing everything in its path. More than 9/10 of this star was lost. And the fortunate few who survived are hounded by abominations born of that catastrophe even now. Sin Eaters, we call them. The creature you saw earlier was one such monstrosity. It was to save the first from this menace that I learned to bridge the rift between worlds. That I might call upon the aid of the greatest of heroes. And though it meant depriving a world of its champion, I had to try, for in saving the first, you would bring salvation to the source as well. But what manner of host harangues his guests in the middle of the road? Let us continue our talk within the Crystarium.
Yeah, I was like, guess got nothing else to do but to follow you. Welcome to the Crystarium. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze and I want to mute. There we go. Every time I was like, I'm gonna mute it, and the feeling receded.
Such a proud and vibrant city.
sole sanctuary for the living in a world all but resigned to oblivion. Each stone was laid with hope. The town itself a symbol, a monument to defiance in the face of death. No would-be hero could fail to answer its call. For who among us does not yearn for salvation?
And here we are. Welcome, my friend, to the Crystarium. Oh. Look at that. Well. Let's, use this. And this. Did that give me a better weapon than what I had? Let's see. It did. How much better? See, 380 to 385, not particularly better, but a little bit. Let me link this to Glamour Plate. City of the First, the Crystal Exarch has a request for you. Now, a full and frank discussion in the privacy of my study would seem to be in order. What if I don't want to go to your study? But I think our conversation would be more meaningful if you to first gain a firmer grasp of the situation here. To that end, I would like you to visit a few of the Crystarium's civic leaders and glean something of this world and its predicament. Oh, also I should attune to the Aetheryte. As you can see, this path will take you directly to the Aetheryte, a convenience with which I am sure you are only too familiar. Being the rightful object of my summoning spell, you should in theory be able to reach all the way back along your etheric trail and find a connection in the source, believe it or not. I strongly suggest you complete this attunement before venturing any further. After you've done so, walk up the steps to the next Aetheryte and head out to the left to arrive in the crystalline mean. This is where you will find our collective of crafters and gatherers, as well as their spokeswoman, Catless, one of the people I should like you to meet. Another is Morin. To reach him and his cabinet of curiosity, you'll want to avoid the aforementioned steps. Take the exit on the left and simply continue straight along and down until you come to the large doors at the end of the path. The third and final person I should like you to meet is Braggy, our man in charge of trade and distribution. He is to be found in the markets, which you can access from the opposite side of the Aetheryte Plaza. In seeking out each of my colleagues, you will visit the major districts of the city and hopefully gain a feel for this place. I trust my directions were simple enough. Crystal clear. To the right and down where now? My apologies. I forget how confusing the Crystarium can be for newcomers. Not to worry, I'm sure you'll soon become accustomed to its twists and turns. In all honesty, the true challenge may be in finding the right way to approach the citizens. As you've discovered during your encounter with the captain, the people of this world are unaware of the existence of other stars, and will struggle to accept the truth of your origin. That being the case, when they ask whence you hail, as they inevitably will, I suggest you claim to share a homeland with the Crystal Exarch. There is an unspoken rule here about peering too deeply into that particular mystery. Once you finish making the rounds, pray meet me in the large courtyard at the center of town. Until then. Alright. Well, let's get going to attuning to the crystal. It's kind peaceful doing this like much later, because when you do it the first time, it's just like a huge. Oh, you actually have to. It's a quest. It's a quest objective. By focusing your senses, you detect the flow of vastly distant currents of ether. Your connection to these energies is faint but stable, and should allow teleportation to etherites in the source. Alright. I think it said I was supposed to go upstairs. So we shall give that a try. I'm gonna try to do this without the map. Well, without anything other than this map. This looks like the crystalline mean. So here we go, Katniss. Rare to see a place so well stocked with goods, isn't it? But not here. I'm going to guess you're new to our fair city. Well, for what it's worth, you've chosen a fine sanctuary. The Exarch can throw up a barrier if the Sin Eaters come knocking, so it's a damn sight safer here than it is out there. Safer and more civilized, too. Thanks to us in the mean. We work together to procure materials and resources and craft the goods which make city life possible. This is the place to visit if you need a coat mended or a kettle forged. Just don't go thinking it'll all be handed to you on a plate like those Yulmoran layabouts. Here in the Crystarium, we work for a living. Though I see you're no stranger to honest labor, you don't have that whiff of indolence about you like some folk I met. Still, I can't quite pin down your profession. Where is it you come from? Oh, one of the Exarch countrymen, you say. I see. Well then, I'll work twice as hard to make you feel welcome. Our city wouldn't even exist if it weren't for him, and any friend of his is a friend of ours. It's really quite incredible when you think about it. They say his grand magic summoned the Crystal Tower into existence, pulled the entire thing out of thin air. It wasn't long before droves of refugees began congregating around its base, desperate for shelter after losing their homes to the flood. And that's how the Crystarium began. At the Exarch's invitation, buildings started going up, and with help of some curious relics brought forth from the tower, the place gradually expanded into the thriving metropolis you see today. It's kind of crazy to think that the Crystarium, like, its entire existence has been created in the last, like, 100 years. It's like a pretty big city. The city stood here for decades now, yet the eldest among us swear the Exarch looks exactly the same as he did back then. He is indeed a man of many mysteries, but for all his secrecy, he has never let us down. So if he and you wish to remain silent about your shared homeland, then the folk here will respect your wish for privacy. Don't worry, I don't age either. I am, however, more than a little curious to see any crafting talents you might be hiding. If you've aught to contribute on that front, be sure to come back and visit once you've had a chance to settle in. Yeah, no. Not on Haley. Haley doesn't craft. Just ask for Catlas, and I'll find you a niche here in the crystalline mean. You can help us keep the cogs of the city greased and turning. Your exchange with Catlas has taught you about life in the Crystarium. Thank you for telling me? What? What? That was so, like, silly. It's like, this is what you were supposed to learn. You've learned it. Did you learn it? I need to go down. Can I get down here? No? Okay. I think there's definitely stairs over here. Oh, an Ethernet shard. I should probably attune myself to that. Wait, that's not stairs. Can I jump over here? No. Where am I going? How do I get there? Can I go up this way? Oh, there's another aetherite. I mean, aren't I supposed to be getting to, the library? Nope. Let's talk to you. Looking to procure yourself an Amaro? Then I reckon you've come to the right place. 1 second, if you would. And there we have it. I've added you to our register. Pray come back whenever you have need of a mount. What is an Amaro? I mean, I know what an Amaro is, but I feel like Haley would not. Seriously, this quest is like out in the middle of nowhere. Oh, it's because I need to be underground. Alright, well, let's go down. Can I jump over here? No. Why won't they let me? Oh, yeah, you can't. What about this side? Where are the stairs? There's definitely stairs. How do I get down there? I thought I could take those stairs, but they don't exist. I'm so confused. Oh, there's these stairs. Did I tune myself to this ether, right? Yes. Alright, we gotta go down, I'm pretty sure. Down, down, down. Keep going down. Can I go further down? No. Ballistics. Huh, now I can go up again. Where the hell am I? I should look up the map. I'm super lost. I don't know my way around towns. I only use aetherite. This is a dead end. Ah, splat. Now I'm back where I came from. Okay. Well. Oh, I'm just like very much not where I'm supposed to be. Anyways, let's go attune to that. That aetherite, and this is the crystal tower though, right? Yeah. Alright. Docile gate. So what happens if I just keep running this way? This looks like I'm going... Oh yeah, this is going to take me to the markets. That's fine. We can do this part. Then I'll stop being distracted. Where's the ether right here? Oh, it's over there. Okay, let me talk to this guy first. Isn't this guy like embarrassed by the name of this place? It's the like Musicalis something or other. Got a pretty flowery name. I was way closer to him than that. New to the city, friend. The spinning head and wide eyes give you away. Welcome. My name is Braggy and I'm the master of these markets. They gave the district another official title, but I'm not in the habit of using it. Too florid by half. In any case, our merchants stock a range of equipment from drawn such as yourself. Oh, I'm a drawn. So finding something your size shouldn't be a problem. I'm sorry, did you say drawn? I'm actually an aura. Must be a dialect I'm not familiar with. Let's see if we can straighten this out. See those two in front of us? The shorter one is a Hume, and the taller one is an elf. The sturdy individual there is a Gulgent, and the one with the horns is a Drawn, like you. And then you have the large scaly chap with the long nails, tail, and a knack for raising livestock. That would be the Zen. I so don't remember all the names of things in the first. Which is apparently not the name you know them by. Now I'm curious to know which far-flung region you hail from. I'm from the same place as the Crystal Exarch. Ah, the same as Exarch, eh? Well, that explains it. You don't really get much further flung than that. We've had a few of your lot pass through in recent years, and despite their obvious learnings, they floundered over the simplest things. But not to worry, should you find yourself confused by the local language or customs, I'll be here to answer your questions. Your exchange with Bragi has taught you about the people of the First. Well, thank you for telling me what I was supposed to learn. Okay, Aetheryte. I gotta figure out how to go down. I don't remember the way there. I need to go this way-ish. This is gonna take me back up to the Aetheryte Plaza. And then, what if I just go straight this way? Yes, then you go down. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. Here we go. There's another Aetheryte here. Let's grab it quick. The Rookery. But I need to go down some more to the library and then climb the stairs in the library. Oh, a lot of stairs here. Actually, these aren't... No, they are actually stairs. I was like, maybe this is just a ramp. Nope, actually stairs. Imagine if I had to like walk, just take a step on each step instead of just running. That would take forever. Wait, why is there a summoning bell under me? What the hell? Or above me? Is it above me? Where's there a summoning bell? So bizarre. Oh, Aetheryte? Nope, that must be up top. There's an Aetheryte over here. Here we go. This place is so confusing. Apparently I still don't know my way around the Crystarium, but once you unlock all the Aetheryte, then there's no these doors are massive. Alright, and the guy I gotta talk to is all the way up top. Because I didn't go down enough stairs, now I'm gonna go back up some. Excuse me, miss. Are you recently come to the city, perchance? I'm quite familiar with our civic roles you see in, well, ahem. This guy has the punchy face. It makes me sad. What I mean to ask is, have you brought any books with you? A rumpled scroll even? A scrap of scribbled on parchment? Dude, don't be so desperate. My apologies. Literature is something of an obsession of mine, as well as a profession. Librarian Morin at your service, and this humble collection is known as the Cabinet of Curiosity. As your powers of perception have likely informed you, my colleagues and I are responsible for curating all manner of tomes, documents, and other vehicles for the written word. As horrific as the loss of life and land wrought by the floods unquestionably was, the damage to the recorded knowledge was no less catastrophic. We few do all we can to preserve what wisdom survived. But tell me, what brings you to the cabinet today? Looking for any title in particular? Mayhaps a spot of academic research? Oh, so you've an interest in modern history. I really wish I knew what Haley said there. Splendid! A thorough review of recent events can often yield novel perspectives. I quite agree. If you would prefer something visual to accompany the account, then I think I have an illustrated history book for children somewhere. Just a moment and I'll fetch it for you. Really, you're gonna give me a children's book? So many books. And here we are. Would you like to pull up a chair, make yourself more comfortable? Ahem, on with the lesson then. 100 years ago, or near enough to not matter, villains known as the Warriors of Light slew the Shadowkeeper, the Steward of Darkness. In the wake of this tainted deed, light began to pour into the world as if from unseen cracks. It pooled and swelled without cease until a day an enormous, blinding wave rose up and swept across our star. We call this calamity the Flood of Light. Everything it touched was leached of life and vigor, leaving naught behind but a luminous wasteland. Yet, just when it seemed that all would be lost, a savior appeared before us, Minfilia, the Oracle of Light. She stood twixt us and approaching doom, and by her power did she stay the flood. Thus was Novrant, and Novrant alone spared the fate of erasure. A tragedy would, however, arrive in another form. From the blasted emptiness descended horrors of strange and terrible aspects to bedevil the few folk who survived. These sin-eaters were light incarnate, and their fulgent presence stole the night from the Novrant sky. Even now they circle the remaining bastions of civilization, ever on the hunt for us, ever hungering for our flesh. And thus did the world become what it is. Should you ever wish to hear the tale again, I would be glad to retell it for you. Or if you would rather I speak on other matters, that too would be my pleasure. I should be glad of the company. Your exchange with Morin has taught you about the Flood of Light. Thank you, game. Thanks. Alright. Back we go. I could have just jumped over the side, but I thought I'd be proper. Wait, are there more? Is there more down there? Yeah, there's more books down there. But I can't go any further, right? Ah, yes, the stairs down are here and they're blocked up. Okay. Interesting. I don't think I ever noticed that before. But that's why I play with let me go back. Let me just go to the middle. That's why I play Haley with a different UI setup, because I notice things that I never notice on Ari. Yes, he is out this way. I think this is somebody maybe doing the same thing as me. No. Well, maybe they're doing story, but like at a different place than I am. Well, how did you fare? Did my colleagues help you form a clearer picture of the world and its people? Yeah. Oh, okay. Life in the Crystarium. Now I'm just sharing with him all my knowledge that apparently I wrote down on scraps of paper. Yes, it seems you were treated to a most thorough introduction. I understand it was something of a chore, but 'twas necessary that you grasp these things before we proceed. Goddamn chair. As for the tower's origin, you may have noted that details were sparse. The structure is, in fact, the self-same one you know from the source, transported to the first in its entirety. It was my first attempt at breaching the boundaries between worlds, something of a trial run for your eventual crossing. And though I do not know from which era I tore it from, I do know that its arrival served to set the wheels of fate in motion. Yeah, his trial was like, oh, I was preparing to bring people across, and so I brought this massive freaking building. Travelers of Novrant. Oh, I got some body piece. The Crystal Exarch is finally ready to discuss the matter of your comrade's whereabouts. Finally. You've done as requested and learned something of the world in which you find yourself. Now it's time I fulfilled my half of the bargain and explained what has befallen your comrades. That is a conversation I would rather have in the privacy of my quarters, however. I must go on ahead to the tower and organize a few things, but I shall see that the guard knows to admit you. The tower gate lies open then, just like that then? She is... I am not familiar with that name. Is there something I should know? What a dirty liar. An extraordinary tale, but I'm afraid I found no such individual residing in the tower when it passed into my care. Mayhaps we can revisit that mystery another time. For now, I think it's best that we focus on the present. Wow. The fact that he gave, like, no reaction there is interesting. Alright, let me... Hold on a second. I need a new body piece. Ugh. That's ugly. There we go. How did I get myself walking? Ugh, so many stairs. Man, that'd be tiring to climb that many stairs. Greetings, madame. The Exarch awaits within. How did I get zoomed out so far? Enter the Crystal Tower? Why, yes, I would love to. I like how we've got this huge, massive tower and we only ever stand in this one room. Although I guess there's a whole dungeon where you explore other parts of it, but for the most part, we just hang out in here. Wow, Haley's hair looks black in this light. It's purple, I swear.
Welcome to the Ocular, my private study. We can speak here without fear of being overheard. I have much to explain, but the truths which I must touch upon in doing so would cause only distress and confusion to the people of this world. Pray keep that in mind. Now, I am sure you are desperate to know the fate of your fellow Scions.
Sounds like he's talking really quickly.
To put it simply, they are here in the first. Their arrival, however, was not as recent as you may imagine. Here, time flows at a different pace from that of the source.
Except, starting with my arrival, it flows at the same pace.
In the space of a single hour in your home world, an entire year might pass in the first, and the reverse could also be true. The pace fluctuates without rhyme or reason, and it cannot be predicted. That said, we seem to be entering a period of near equivalence, and thus, for the moment, you need not overly concern yourself with the passage of time. As for your companions, however, Y'shtola and Urianger have dwelled here for 3 winters, all told, while Thancred's count stands at 5. Even our more recent arrivals, Alphino and Alize, have lived in the first for almost a year. My intention had been to summon only you, but the art of reaching across worlds has proven exceedingly difficult to master. Thus it was that my fumbling hand closed upon those to whom your fate is most closely bound as well. As they were not the object of my summons, their transference was incomplete. Though they may appear to possess corporeal bodies, they are, in truth, merely spirits that one can see and touch.
Did you pull them naked? Or do they not get to wear their clothes, or just Thancred just like to get naked when he goes to new places?
Consequently, while you yourself will be able to pass between worlds with relative freedom, they will not. Much as it grieves me, they are stranded here, unable to return.
Then find a way to send them back. What have they been doing all this time? Should have gone with the angrier one.
We spent every waking hour searching for a way to reverse the summoning. In the beginning, at least. As you may have surmised, however, our efforts met with little success. And then we all but abandoned the endeavor once Urianger shared with us the vision he had witnessed during his journey through the rift. In that chaotic no-man's land between realms, time and space warp and blend in unexpected ways. What Urianger saw was the future. That which would one day come to pass.
What did he see?
In his vision of tomorrow, the first was rejoined with the source. This collision of worlds brought about the 8th umbral calamity and the deaths of countless multitudes. Amongst those who perished, Urianger clearly saw the fall of the Scion's mightiest champion. He watched you die.
Well, I can't live forever.
And thus did the Scions embrace their exile, and began searching this world for a means to forestall the coming catastrophe in yours. Their souls are stranded in the first, yes, but they have fought on, desperate to save their home and you from destruction. Nor have their efforts been in vain, for it was they who finally established that the elimination of the Sin Eaters will indeed serve to prevent the calamity. Considering these circumstances of our meeting, you would be forgiven for doubting my version of events. And so, before all else, I would suggest you track down your comrades and hear the tale from their lips. I shall of course be happy to assist in these reunions, and you need not make any decisions regarding your involvement until you are certain of where you stand. Meanwhile, I promise I will not rest until I have found a way to help your friends return home. What say you? Have I earned your trust for the moment, at least?
Do I get to answer? For the moment, but also you keep that promise for want of a better choice.
Excellent. You will not regret this. With that settled, we shall have to see about getting you ready for the road. Traveling across the rift has no doubt left you weary. I will arrange for a room where you might rest in comfort. While it's being prepared, perhaps I can show you around.
Didn't you already show me around? The Crystarium boasts a number of residential districts, but I've been informed that a room has just become available in the Pendants. Which, as it turns out, is perfect. Our path will take us past the markets, and I was hoping to give you my own instruction to their wares. Come along. Okay, yeah, the market is this way. Let's sprint. Whee! Whee! Is everybody walking so slowly?
This is the Musica Universalis, the commercial heart of the Crystarium. Aught you might need to prepare for your journeys can be purchased here. Ah, yes. You must be curious about the currency. Fear not. The gil you carry will serve you well enough.
Excellent.
Each nation once minted its own coins, but 'twas all a jumbled mess following the flood. After much debate, the local merchants eventually elected to revert to the old ways, wherein a coin's value was decided by the worth of its metal. As for a unit of measurement, we agreed upon the term gil, a word borrowed from coins uncovered within the Crystal Tower here. And as our traders peddled their wares across the land, so too did our usage of gil become common practice. From what your stola tells me, a standard coin from the source equates to exactly 1 gil here, or near enough not to matter. Our way of life has benefited greatly from the artifacts we recovered from the tower, some of which may be familiar to you.
I love that they're phone cases. Oh god, not tombstones.
but I fear it would not be practical for us to provide everything to which you are accustomed. You shall need a means to access the commodities of your homeworld. Avan Kerm Sin?
Yes, I'm here. Of course I'm here. What amusements do you have for me today?
Oh, Phil.
My dear Feo Ul, paragon of pixie kind. For you, I have the most vital task. This fine lady is a friend from a distant realm. And we have need of a means to ferry things back and forth from her home. Might you be able to assist us in this matter?
You came from beyond, didn't you? From beyond the rift? How wonderfully exciting! What a brave and reckless and marvelous thing you did! You've the heart of a pixie, you do. After careful consideration, I have decided to grant you my assistance. Make a pact with me and the fun can begin.
Can I not?
But answer me this, traveler. Did your garments come with you when you crossed over? Your teeth? Your nails?
Yes. Did that not happen for other people?
Just as I thought! Then you've a good stout connection with your home through which all your belongings, great and small, may easily pass. From this moment forth I will be your Isne Fis, and you my Snay Yak. Like the branch which sprouts from the sapling, our bond will flow unbroken from one to the other. Raise your hand.
Poof. Uh-oh, we're bound.
'Tis done. We are bound now, dearest sapling.
I'm the sapling now.
Come then. Make your request. Tell me your desire. I wish to visit this world of yours.
Mayhap her message to your friends in the Source to inform them of your safe arrival.
Send a message to Tataru to cry. Oh no, I should go to Tataru.
Consider it done.
Poof.
As you heard, that was Feo Ul of the Pixies. Their kind possess an affinity for magic akin to that of arcane beings. They rarely show themselves in populated areas, but Feo is insatiably curious even by pixie standards, and seems to have taken a liking to the Crystarium. Right, we were going to organize a room for you, weren't we? Come along.
I want this chair not to tip back so far. Ugh. Alright, to the pendants. As a result of your pact with Feol, you now have access to delivery moogles, market boards, and summoning bells while in the first. How convenient. This is the market one, right? Yeah. Oh, where am I going? The wrong way, it looks like. We need to go to the pendants, which are past here. I want to go by and see Giat. Is she here? Where's Giat? Giat's not here yet? I didn't think Giat ever didn't drink. Is this an actual person? Yes, okay. Giat, where are you? Sad face. Alright, pendants. Is this by chance the last one, or are there more? I'm getting close. There's still something that I'm missing. There's probably just like maybe one. Yeah, not the last. Oh! You've attuned yourself to all the Ethernet shards in the Crystarium. Lakeland is now accessible. Excellent. Excellent. person? Oh, it is. Look at that. Ah, there you are. I was just finalizing the matter of your accommodation. You'll have a private room here in the Pendants for the duration of your stay, to make use of it as you see fit. When you are ready to retire, the manager will show you to your lodgings. Pray rest and recuperate, and we shall reconvene on the ocular anon. I believe that covers all of the practical concerns. Thank you for answering my call, Haley. We are denied the comforting blanket of night, but may peaceful dreams attend you nonetheless. Pretty sure I'm gonna dream of, Ardbert, and I'm kind of okay with that. A pleasure to meet you, miss, and welcome to your new home in the Pendants. Your room is ready if you'd care to retire. Retire to my quarters? Why, yes, I would like to do that. That's a big-ass room. Oh. There's stuff in here. I never actually get to stand in here, though, do I? Maybe. I don't recall ever, like, using an armoire or glamour. It's basically an in-room, though. Oh, what a beautiful view. And the Sin Eater flies in the window. You. Oh, he is gonna say it. Hey, Ardbert. You don't look so. Oh, good. The darkness left.
I know you. You're the warrior of light from the source.
Sure am. I know you too. The warrior of darkness.
What? Did you just... You can hear me?
Poor guy that's been able to talk to somebody in ever.
Gods, how long has it been?
Oh, poor Ardbert.
That was what I called myself in your world. The warrior of darkness.
Why did they call themselves the warrior of darkness
My real
in the
name
source?
is Ardbert. I used an alias in the source. A daft one, looking back.
I'm the warrior of darkness now. Well, not yet.
If you recall my tale, it was my comrades and I who caused the flood.
Poor Ardbert.
We thought our home doomed. And so we listened to the Ascians.
Fucking Ascians.
Let them guide us to the source. And tried to hasten their god's damned ardor.
That looks like Ravana.
I remember when we fell. Defeated by you and yours. I remember our audience with Minfilia. How she listened to our pleas and returned our souls to the first.
Oh, that was Ravana, because they fought Ravana on the source.
The flood was poised to swallow Norvrant. Minfilia and my friends, they surrendered what little they had left to hold it back. Just faded away. Leaving me to bear witness. Tell me, do you know the year? How much time has passed since we caused the flood?
100 years. Or so.
100 years. 100 long years.
Don't worry, I'm here now. I'll make things right.
My hands find no purchase. My gestures catch no eye, and my pleas, be they whispered or screamed, reach not a single ear. I am a shade, cursed to do naught but drift. I feel as if I've been walking forever. I hardly noticed when my mind and body began to fray at the edges. Then bang! My senses were sharp again. I felt like a fish being reeled in, and before I knew it, I found myself in this room.
Waiting
Why is
for
it
me?
that you can see me? What are you even doing here, come to that?
That's probably the more important question. Oh, you know, just traveling around, visiting different worlds.
You were summoned to save the first.
Poor Ardbert.
A waste of time. This world is beyond saving. Like those who try to save it.
I just want to give him a big hug. Poor guy.
Muddled as my mind may be, I've not forgotten that. But if fate has brought me to you, the one person in this God's forsaken world who can see and hear me, then perhaps there is a reason I endured. If I can find out why I was left behind, then maybe I can bring this journey of mine to an end. Well, I'll be watching, Warrior of Light. But do me a favor. Be careful out there. This world has had its fill of heroes.
Wow, that's a awkward sleeping pose. Just sleeps like the dead. Yeah, do we ever get to be in that room not in a cutscene? I don't know that we ever do. Alright, where am I? What am I doing? Going back to the Crystal Exarch. Alright, so I should be able to take... not running into the wall. Aetheryte to the Docile Gate, yes? And then... this way. Mistress Haley, the Exarch awaits within. Enter the ocular. Yes, please. Give me some pants.
Ah, how did you find your new quarters? I trust you were able to rest?
A little weird with the sun, but you know, or the light. It's not really the sun either. Well enough, thank you. I had a ghostly visitor.
I was not aware the room was haunted, and you were rather tired. Well, should you receive another visitation, be sure to let me know. Now, let us return to the subject of the Scion's whereabouts. This map shows the lands of Norvrand, the only area to be spared the flood of light. The Crystarium is here, in the region known as Lakeland. To the north is the fairy kingdom of Il-Meg. That is where you'll find Urianger. To the east lies the once prosperous civilization of Rak-Tika. Your Stola is stationed there, in the heart of the forest. Alas, neither location can be reached without considerable difficulty. As such, I would suggest you first seek out one of the twins, each of whom is stationed but a short flight from the Crystarium. Alphino is on Calusia, an island off the western shore. It is home to a city called Yulmore, where the rich and privileged while away their days in idleness. For his part in furthering our cause, Alphino journeyed there to meet with the citizenry and forge alliances. From what I hear, he has since kept himself busy gathering information around the main settlement. Alize, meanwhile, traveled south to the arid wastes of Armorang. They lie upon the very edge of the inhabitable world, where the flood of light was halted. Those who dwell there live in constant fear of attack by the Sin Eaters. In contrast to her brother, Alize felt that her energies would better be spent learning about the enemy, and thus she sells her services as a guard, both to hone her skills and gather information on our foe. So, will it be Calicia or Armorang?
What did he say,
It matters not
Calicia?
which you choose to visit first. Simply inform me once you have made your decision, and I will see to it that you are provided with a suitable mount. Ah, but you must be wondering about
I was wondering about Thancred.
He has taken up with a new companion, and is presently engaged as a wandering hunter of Sin Eaters.
Yeah, a new old companion.
Being ever on the move, his whereabouts are often difficult to ascertain, but I am certain your paths will cross ere long.
So, on Ari, I did Alice's storyline first. I'm going to start with Alphino's, even though it makes no difference, but just to, you know, mix things up a little bit. Ugh. No, I can't collect pamphlets here. Gross. No, I just have to wear ugly pants. Alright. In search of Alphino. The Crystal Exarch is eager for you to meet with Alphino. You will visit Alphino and Calusia then. Excellent. As mentioned, your destination is an island off the west coast. You will need a mount capable of making the journey. Here's a letter of introduction. Present it to Sem Genmai, the Master of Beasts in Temnos Rookery, and he will take care of you. When you see Alphino, be sure to pass on my warmest regards. Let's just do... I guess you can pick them both up, so you can kind of do them both simultaneously. That would be weird, but let's get out of my ugly pants. There we go, much better. Alright, now I gotta go to the Rookery, which conveniently I have the Ethernet for. Oh, why am I zooming out? It's because I usually zoom out really far on Ari, but I kind of, the Amaro lunch is where I want to be, right? I mean launch. The Amaro lunch. I'm not anywhere near where I'm supposed to be. Oh, that is that, but yeah, no, I have to go to the Rookery. That is... there we go. Does exist as a separate place. No, you cannot get on a mount here. Wait, what is this? Oh, should I unlock this? Yeah, probably, huh? Wait. Why? Yeah, whatever. This is a gate. Your face is unknown to me. What business have you at my Rookery? I have a letter for you. Man, his hands are huge. Signed by the Exarch, no less. Yes, I can provide you with an Amaro for passage to Calusia. I will pick out a friendly whelp. An Amaro, you say? Not a chocobo, then? A chocobo? Do you hail from one of Novrant's more isolated settlements, perchance? I hear there's a few places where they ride little else. But here in the Crystarium, mounts that like that gray fellow are far more commonly used. Seeing as you're plainly unaccustomed to riding an Amaro, I think it best I accompany you on this flight myself. Any zone worthy of its name could do it, of course, but the Exarch sent you to me. Ensuring you arrive safely is my responsibility. Gather your things and meet me at the Amaro launch. One of the junior tamers will attend to you while I ready the mounts. Time to go to the Amaro lunch. That's where I went to begin with. You want to fly in Amaro to Kalusia? Well, I suppose if Master Genmai is going with you. Wait here, please. The Master should be along with the mounts shortly. You can now travel to Kalusia. Speak with an aspiring Amaro trainer to fly to the island. You can also use your ether compass to assist with locating ether oh yeah, fucking ether currents. Should you lose this compass, speak with the juice. Forgot about ether currents.
The whistling breeze, mute. The pounding surf, frozen. Time itself takes a breath. At light's edge, all is perfectly still. The world captured in a painting, locked in a moment. Music, faint and fleeting, drifts coastward on the lifeless air. And in the distance, beyond the broken earth, a city beckons.
We made it. Sorry. We are arrived. This is the Crackshell Beach on the eastern coast of Kalusia. You should be safe here for the present. Compared to the mainland, Sin Eater's attacks are far less prevalent, and the native beasts are not any more dangerous than elsewhere. It's not saying much. It is the people you should be wary of. What? Oh, those people, yeah. Spy you that city in the distance? That is Yulmore, the island's main settlement. It rivals the Crystarium in scale and was once an ally in our battle against the abominations. For years, the Yulmoran elite have fancied themselves the masters of what remains of our broken world. They've gone as far as to offer the leaders of other settlements their protection, if we bend the knee. But to say their ideals are questionable would be putting it mildly. The Crystarium is one among many who resist their heavy-handed authority, and while we are not at war, our relationship with Yulmore is strained at best. It may be wise to conceal your ties with the Exarch during your stay here, especially in the vicinity of the city. I'm glad we understand each other. Now the Exarch has instructed me to divulge a secret that should make finding your friend a good deal easier. Listen closely. Wait, what? A secret? A still tide. Whatever Sen Genmai has to tell you, he plainly deems you worthy of your undivided attention. If you head south along the coast, you will eventually come to a fisherman's shack. A friend of the Crystarium lives there, a man who goes by the name of Ivor. Ivor keeps an eye on everything that's happening in Kalusia, and will be able to point you in the right direction. Just hand him a sprig of thyme. That will let him know you can be trusted. Here, this should be enough. I was like, I don't have a sprig of thyme. Find your friend. I will stay here in the with the Amaro until you are ready to return. Wow, he's just gonna hang out here then. Alright. Nope, I don't want this mount. Sure, choke. Oh yeah, I can't fly. I have a... Nope. I swear there's a button for... Let me... Where's the button for my ether current? Oh, here. I swear. Oh, key items. This. Northwest, that way. But I swear I have a macro for that. But it would be... What is... I think It's on hotbar 9, but what's the keybind for it? Was it not hotbar 9? I just made that visible, right? Hotbar 10. Oh, it is hotbar 10. It's hotbar 9 on Ari. Why did I make this difficult? Oh, F2. There we go. Okay. That makes sense. Alright, let's hide this again. And then let's actually also hide 9, even though there's nothing on it. Alright, I need to go northwest, but I'm also supposed to follow the thing. Oh, creepy little goblin dudes. Don't aggro me. Oh no, they both aggroed me. No, I want to keep going. Nope. I stopped for no one. Wait, it's south? Someone on the boat? To the south. Oh, there it is. There was another one not far from here, though. To the north. Oh, let's start. Fine, I'll fight you. Oh god, 2. What? You're not dead? Whoops. There we go. What you after? Fish? Crab? I think I got an eel in a barrel somewhere if you've got a taste for 'em. Here's some thyme. Ooh, I do love a bit of thyme. Chuck some in the pan and it's like a bloody festival of flavor. Now what can I do for you? Can't say there's been any major upsets to report this past few weeks. Alphino, eh? I know the one. Our young champion of the downtrodden. Yulmore's richer than all of Novrant put together, but it's a different story for them that live outside the city. Most of them spend every waking moment just trying to stay alive, which makes your friend's dedication to helping others stand out all the more. I can hazard a guess as to where he is now. Get a message to him. But you'll need somewhere quiet to meet, away from prying eyes. Make for Stilltide, that's a fishing village up past there. You're looking for a rundown excuse for a tavern the locals call the Leaky Keel. Wait there and I'll see that Alphino joins you. Okay. It's Peacock. Oh, my dazzle. Oh no! Why can't I make a dazzling display? Oh, is it because I'm still running? Is that the issue? To the north. I'm gonna grab this before I go meet with Alphino. Still to the north. Is it, oh yeah, it's up there. No more Peacock, man. Oh, look, it's Magitech time. Alright, where's the next one? That's probably too far to the north. That's probably up there. Alright. I was like, how did that guy get on the roof? And then I'm like, oh yeah, there's flying. Yes, dear? Buy a drink or out you go. These seats are for paying customers. Yeah, I'm just gonna loiter over here. If that's fine with you. This your first time in a tavern? It's customary to buy a drink if you mean to loiter. What'll you be having? Ale, mead, water. Let's go for some mead. A fine choice. And what'll you be paying with? All my gil. Well now, these are exotic. Where'd you come by coins like that? I'm sorry, dear, I don't doubt they have value, but I don't have a touchstone to test their purity. I'm not about to go begging for one from the neighbors, so we'll just have to come to some other arrangement. I thought you said my gil was good here. I feel lied to. Ah, here's an idea. There's a common to the north where we grow our vegetables, but lately the pests have been eating more of them than we have. What do you say you do a bit of an extermination work? They want you to squash any vermin you find, then visit the caretaker and give him an earful from me for sleeping on the job. He'll be in the old silo next to the fence, snoring as like not. Do that for me and you can laze about here all you like. Okay. Also, get on a mount well inside your fine establishment. Alright. They did say to the north somewhere. I'm pretty sure I can't go 422 yalms north of here. But we can certainly try. No, I'm already at the base. That definitely is up top. Blighted crop, you say? Looks very blighted. Get wrecked, you pestilent swarm. I have to do another. Where? Oh, it's over there. I was like, but that's the only one I saw. Oh my god. Get wrecked. Wait, did the Dia fall off this one already? Seems so. Alright, where's the guy I gotta give an earful? Inside of here. Oh, the door is barred. Can I open it? Knock, knock, knock. Oh, I did knock. No response. Maybe you need to knock louder. No response. Perhaps the occupant is hard of hearing. I mean, I didn't knock any louder than the first time. I didn't knock at all that time. Oh, there we go. You hear faint squeaking from the room beyond. Time to bust in and save the day, brave adventurer. From mice? No one's home, and judging by the lack of furniture, they haven't been for some time. The gnawed, scrapped vegetables on the floor suggest rats have been taking up residence in their absence. Do I not get to see inside? Huh. Alright, well, back to town we go. Don't aggro me. I don't want to fight you. Oh, dear God, I aggro to them. Oh, well. And they're gone. Welcome back, dear. What did the good-for-nothing caretaker have to say for himself? Couldn't find him. Gone? Huh. Must have left to join the rest of the hopefuls. In Gate Town, outside Yulmore? You don't have a clue what I'm talking about, do you? And there I was thinking you were another dreamer. Well, never mind all that. Take a seat wherever you like, dear. You've more than earned it. I'll even throw in another drink on the house. Alright, let me try sitting in my slightly more awkward way because this leg is less flexible. Oof. Is that Alpha now?
And how is business today, Mistress Theva?
Sounds like Alpha now.
Oh, frenetic. Look, I have a new customer.
Does Alpha know I'm here? Probably not. Hello, Alpha now.
Tis good to see you, my friend. The barley seeds you wanted. They should produce a better harvest than the last.
What, just like that? Oh, Alphino, you really are a dear. Well, I'd best be tidying up some of those empty shacks before the pests move in. Keep an eye on the place while I'm out, eh?
Why are there like paper disintegrating on the wall? What are you wearing,
Seems
Alpha
an
now?
age since last we spoke. Not since the prisoner exchange in Doma. And Yotsu.
That was like last week.
It has been even longer for me, of course, if you count the days I've spent here. But the time has only added to the relief I feel seeing you safe and well.
Me, I was more worried about you. We thought we'd lost you. Yeah, we'll go with that one.
Huh. Alize said much the same thing. I don't think I've ever had such a scolding. But I believe an exchange of news is in order. Come, tell me of your arrival and all that came before. I see. Both the Exarch and Alize told me what they knew of events, but I had stubbornly clung on to the hope that all-out war might yet be avoidable. And poor Tataru. She must be sick with worry. We must endeavor to return as soon as we may. It would be nice to bring her good tidings for a change.
Yep.
But before we bid this world farewell, we must first ensure that it is not rejoined to the source. We must prevent the 8th Umbral calamity. Urianger's vision of the future has, I fear, every chance of coming true. By his description, the catalyst for the calamity was a formless and deadly weapon employed by the Garlean Empire. Which can only mean one thing. Black Rose. Gaius was telling you the truth. When we were on the trail of the Ascians, we saw evidence that the gas was being manufactured once more. Gaius was adamant that the project had been scrapped. But so long as there are wars to be waged, there will always be those determined to win by any means. And thus simply destroying the existing stores of Black Rose would do little to alter fate's course. In that sense, our involuntary journey here to the First was something of a boon. Together with the Exarch, we've developed a theory as to how we believe the rejoining will be set in motion. I'm sure Urianger himself will cover the subject in more detail. But I can tell you the process requires that both worlds, the Source and the First, be facing an existential threat. One being Sin Eaters, of course.
Excuse me.
They are a menace that I would dearly love to remove, and not just to avert a calamity. I may be a stranger to this world, but I will not stand idly by and let innocent people be slaughtered.
Me either.
That is what brought me to the gates of Yulmore. Ignoring its pretensions as a kind of capital city to what remains of the world, it is nonetheless a center of power and authority. If any solutions are to be found, I believe our search should begin there. What say you, old friend? Hungry for another adventure?
Always Alpha now.
And so we take to the road once more.
Quest complete. Give me the next one. Oof. Open arms, closed gates. Alphino is ready to take to the road once more. Assuming you have no objections, let us make our way directly to the city outskirts. If we time our arrival just right, you may be lucky enough to see why I have yet to set foot in Yulemoor, despite my best efforts to do so. Hi, Winter. Come! From here you must head west and then cross a small bridge. Car won't come out. You're home? Were you working today? Is that thing gonna aggro me? Yeah, it sure is. And you're upset you're also working next weekend now? 9 days in a row. Rough. Poor Winter. Oh, I guess that was the small bridge. Where are we going, Alphino? Oh, let me zoom in a little bit. Calusia seems peaceful, does it not? Almost familiar? I had a similar impression of the Crystarium. Even in this distant world, people are much the same. To think that whatever calamity has struck the source, a reflection such as this one, with all its culture and history, was being erased from existence. New Haley Glam? Yup. No, get away from me! What's going on? Over there. Quickly, someone's in trouble. You don't gotta tell me, Alphino. Nope, too close to that tail feather. No, I don't want to fight you. Get out of here. Oh. That thing's gonna de-aggro, right? Right. He's still coming. No, you stop. You turn around. Thank you. Oh, thank the fates. Look out! Oh, I apparently didn't turn off my thing. What do you think of Haley's Glam? I may have spent, like, more money on it than I've ever spent on an Ari Glam. But I was trying to find something. I was like, what's something that feels worthy of a Warrior of Light? It also has pieces that I actually don't have on Ari either. You got the top in a Zader box? Really? Well, maybe I'll have it on Ari soon enough then. Where'd Alphino get to? Seriously. Manic Madame. My poor heart. Thank you, young miss. Ah, there you are. In my haste, I lost my bearings. Alphino, you got lost, but I see you have the situation well at hand. Fine work. Alphino, you suck. Are you alright, madame? Just a few bruises from where I fell. Nothing compared to what was in store for me before this brave soul came to my rescue. Honestly, I thought I was done for. My feet are not as swift as they once were, and I knew there was no one left to hear me scream. Not that I let that stop me. Good thing you didn't, because we heard you. I should probably leave my old house behind and queue up outside Yulemoor with the rest of them. Doubt those fancy lords and ladies would welcome an old crone like me. Still, even a shack near the gate has to be safer than staying here. One would hope. Either way, I suggest you avoid wandering alone, lest you make the Sin Eater's task any easier. Thank you again. You saved my life. Now I'm sure a strapping lass like you has little to fear. But I wouldn't linger long in this place. There's nothing to be had here but cobwebs and memories. I'm always amused by, like, phrases like strapping. You never call someone a strapping lass, but you call them a strapping lad. But they have to like make a female version of it. I'm always amused by those little things. "'Tis as the lady says, many in these parts have abandoned their homes to live in Yulmore's shadow. Should the Sin Eaters descend upon this region, there are precious few with the strength to fight them off. Speaking of which, what have you been told of these monsters?" "A brief history, then. 'Twas not long after the flood swallowed the better part of the world that the Sin Eaters first appeared, some beastly, some beauteous. Yet regardless of their form, all seemed incapable of speech, and all are driven by the same insatiable appetite for mortal ether. They are predators, and we are their prey. Calusia suffers from far fewer attacks than most regions, but even so the list of Sin Eaters' victims grows longer by the day, a tragedy without end." "Alphina, you're boring me. Still, we've won a small victory this time at least. Now shall we press on? We need to return to where the road forks and follow the path that leads west." I was just thinking, back when I did this, it was probably stupid early in the morning, except it wasn't, because I did Alisae's first. So Alisae's story I did stupid early in the morning, but it was probably a reasonable time by the time I got to Alphina's path. Just think, soon enough we'll be doing this all over again. Brand new stuff early in the morning, playing all day, because I usually do about 12 hours straight the first day before I start. I usually do, like, it starts at like 5 usually, and I usually go until 5 p.m. and then I take a break for dinner, and then come back in the evening. And then I do 8-hour days. Well, do I take a break? No, I don't usually take a break for lunch, do I? I do like 8-hour straight days. The rest of the week. Destination. Yes, you will be there.
That gate up ahead is known as the Open Arms, and Yulmore itself lies beyond. This, meanwhile, is the aptly named Gate Town, the dwelling place of the many desperate souls who hope to be chosen to live in the city proper.
I thought I recognized you. Brought a new friend, eh?
Hostile? No.
I'll bet you got a trick or two up your sleeve. Maybe even 3. Care to show me?
No.
She's not here to compete. Leave her be.
Oh, he is a little bit hostile.
What? I was only making conversation.
Is it time?
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
Oh, these are the like jester girls.
Greetings to our hopeful petitioners, one and all. Yulmore extends its warmest regards. Let it be known that a lady of distinction wishes to dine on fish divine. We seek a master culinarian who can guarantee seafood perfection. Dazzle the matron with your delicious dishes, and life in the city will be yours to enjoy, even on days when fish is not on the menu. Who among you will answer the call? Name yourself or another. We may not at all.
They're all like, damn it, I don't know how to cook seafood.
Was there anyone?
What about that girl?
Do you recall how I said Yulmore was a center of power and authority? Well, that is not the only reason for its fame. It is also known as the City of Final Pleasures.
Final pleasures.
The noble and the wealthy who survived the flood gathered here to live out the rest of their days in decadent abandon. A poor man could sooner pass through the Iron Needle than Yulmore's gates. The only way the common folk can enter this perverted paradise is if they fulfill the whim of one of the privileged. And so they are picked over like market produce.
What a catch! We'll not be throwing this one back.
How do you know she can cook?
Having seen your all too obvious charms, we welcome you with open arms. Come, join us in the City of Splendor and live out your life in an ecstasy of endeavor.
Yay!
Oh, just look at those expectant faces. What could you possibly be waiting for?
These two jesters are much less important to the story than you thought and hoped they would be. Yeah, after this, like, I don't remember anything other than them being here.
Well, what have we here? An extra share of meal to celebrate our newest...
Ugh, knowing what meal is disgusting. They remind you of characters from FF9 in their unimportance.
For you.
I'm sad I could never wear that armor, but like the bondage tail that Mikote have just couldn't deal.
Meal is a
In
food
there,
stuff which
I
Yulmore
know.
routinely doles out to the people of Gatetown, and apparently a staple for its citizens as well.
Eating sin eaters, yum yum. Wait, it is sin eaters, right? If I recall, they like turn people into sin eaters and then kill them and make meal. Post it in Discord. Oh yeah. I mean, that's probably what they were referenced from. Why?
Many here
There we
rely
go.
on it to survive in these times of scarcity. Yet the whole arrangement just seems...
gross. Why? Oh. Apparently enter doesn't work.
Let us just say it leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
I can't recall what happens to them though. They must die, right? Now you understand why my attempts to enter the city has thus far come to naught. The dubious privilege of residency must be won via contest with ever-changing rules. They say this policy has been in place for the past 2 decades, ever since Yulmore's current ruler came into power. Yet from what I've seen, it does more harm than good. Not only does it distract people from our shared struggle against the Sin Eaters, it robs them of their self-sufficiency. I've tried to propose ways they could improve their lot, but my words invariably fall on deaf ears. The attitude is so entrenched now, I worry that, well, mayhaps you should take a turn around Gatetown and judge the situation for yourself. I don't wanna. Which way? I guess we'll go this way first. Still here, are you? Can't blame you for wanting a slice of Yulmore's pie. If you ask me, you should ditch that sour-faced brat and make a home for yourself here. Gatetown's not much to look at, but at least it's safe, and the meal is the best thing I've ever tasted. mount am I on? Oh. The Falcon something or other. They never did this again, did they? Like a login bonus mount? Because that's what I thought they were going to switch for their veterans reward, but seems they did not. Thought I was supposed to talk to people, not a bubbling cook pot. A large pot bubbles over the flames. Pale chunks, meal you realize, float in an otherwise plain broth. That's what I think of your meal. Where am I going? Ah. Who are you? What are you doing over here? Why do you have purple hair like me? Just look at it. Can you imagine a more beautiful city? Every day I dream of the life that waits for me inside these walls. Oh, will they ever pick me? No, probably not. No, my awkward car. Oh, hey, it's Ether. How do I get up there? Can I go up here? Yeah, I can. Alright, cool. All these poor people and I'm just like driving around in my car. See if we can get a better mount. Magitech. Well, we can just, oh, that's not the button I wanted. You've seen what Gatetown has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They become dependent on handouts of meal and believe Yulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay unable, to conceive of any other way of life. A fickle existence. Alphino wears a look of profound disapproval. You disapprove of the people's way of life? You disapprove of Yulmore? 'Tis difficult to make a final judgment without first seeing the city's inner workings. Mayhaps it is that uncertainty which always makes me feel so ill at ease here. Not that it matters, however unjust this system seems to me. If these people claim to be content with their lot, it's hardly my place to criticize their choices. But take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Yulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gatetown, and so hamlets and fields across the land are left empty and untended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Yulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Clusia's people. I'm not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all this, yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken these long-delayed steps through Yulmore's gates. 'Tis fortunate you arrived when you did, Haley. I've been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plan, it should soon come to fruition. There's an old beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo they are called, though you and I know them as the Sahagin. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with the land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I duly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of the land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Yulmoran lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins. Yes, I've come a long way since my days of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. I remember that. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet with them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, then. We must pay a visit to the Moshamoa, my supplier in Rite. Come, it's just to the northwest of here. Who the heck is that? Is there any other southwest? Not headed that way just at the moment. But maybe soon. Did I miss a aetherite? No. Is there not one there? Oh no, there is. I did miss a tune to that one. Oops. My bad. Uh-oh. I aggroed something. Oh, well, it'll de-aggro. Let's not aggro that big dude. Oh, she's cute. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshamoa. This is my associate Haley. We're here to collect the produce I purchased. Eh? I loaded up your lackey with the goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of no such person. Mistle lad, short blue hair. No, he said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Oh, that sucks. Confound it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. If you find a vantage point on the south side of town, I shall take the west. I should also attune to this aetherite and not forget like I did the other one. Let's go do that first. You know what? Before I forget, I'm going to go back and attune to the other one. Oh, it's peacock time. Why is there a big hill right here? And then I'll come teleport back to this one. Wait, I'm totally going the wrong way. No, I'm not going the wrong way. Okay, perfect. I thought I was going the wrong way for a second. I see the aetherite off in the distance. It's so far. Don't aggro out. Stop aggroing me. I really enjoy like hiding nameplates. And just like makes the world feel like I honestly don't look at stuff when I play on RA because I just like look at nameplates and don't look at like the actual character models or enemies beneath them. Why is there a oh is that a oh, that might be a B rank? Where's the aetherite? I can't see it anymore. Oh, don't aggro me, stupid Tragopane. You're looking straight at me. Okay, if I just follow this path. Why is my head, I swear I have like a weird indent on the top of my head from my headset. Like, it's like changed my... Oh, that's a person. It's changed the shape of my skull. What is that thing eating? Also, my hair is like super flat under here. Alright. It's actually attuned to this. There we go. Which one am I in? I guess the one that's further away, huh? If I end up in the same place, well, no, I've made a terrible mistake. Nope. Alright. That's not what I wanted. To the south, conveniently, the direction that I'm going in. Why is the top of my head so itchy right now? I don't want to aggro this stuff. What was that weird sound? I totally forgot about, oh, there's my destination. Oh, you know what? We're gonna keep running, because I gotta go get the aetherite, or the ether current that's down here. Oh, God. Stop it! I found it. Oh, good, and they de-aggroed me too. How convenient. Hold on a second, though. There, maybe that'll be better. I feel like I was just like pulling on my hair and making it feel itchy. Hey, Midgard! What are you doing here in the first? You don't belong here. He's like, I can go wherever I want. I'm still gonna aggro a whole bunch of these things. Good God, they're everywhere. Stop aggroing me. Search the surroundings for a male mistle with short blue hair. You may move the camera as well as zoom in and out. Target a likely suspect and inspect him with mouse click. Alright. Oh. Is that him? I found him. You've located your quarry. I was literally just down there. Do I have to go back there? I'm gonna be real mad at myself if I ran all the way down there and I have to go back again. That'll learn me. Oh, nope. Just random cutscene. Haley, any sign of him? Mm-hmm. He's over there. You've a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes good his escape. Nope. Hate that mount. Yeah, I have to go back this way. God damn it. I keep getting this griffin mount, although I suppose I probably have much... Well, not probably. I definitely have much fewer mounts on Haley than I do on Ari. Can I? Nope. I'm gonna aggro everything. No! Stop aggroing me! Why is there a person here? Oh, there might... Wait, where am I going? Did I go the wrong way? Did I just like assume he would be down all this way? Yeah. Damn it! What am I doing? Look at your freaking map. I found you.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Yulmore or nothing? What of the Christerium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Yulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Yulmoran's interest.
Alpha, now you're so nice.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance and nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
Kai Shear, is he the guy that we do deliveries for later? Custom deliveries? So when we first saw him, I was like, I don't remember this guy's name. When they said Kai Shear, I was like, that's awfully familiar. Who is he?
This was but one.
Yes, okay.
There will be others. But for young Kai Shear, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best.
Well, lucky for you, you got your art to fall back on, Alpha now.
We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
No. That's not who you are. Quite possibly. Meaning we'd better hurry up and think of a new plan. I'm going with the negative ones. Haley's gonna be sassy compared to Ari.
Indeed. We will find another way. I promise you. Shall we return to Wright then? Is that?
This is the part that I remember. I was like, where's the guy who washed up on shore?
I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on. They may need our help.
May. Do? How's it going, CJ? Thanks for having answers for me. I'm lurking. Oh my god, I can't not aggro these Tucalibri. They're everywhere. Usually pretty stealthy, but like I cannot avoid aggroing them for some reason. Oh, is there? Where's my next? Southwest. Well, conveniently, that's where I'm going. I'm gonna go get this ether thing before I go back here. Ether current. It's gotta be down here somewhere. Oh, it's right there. Look at that. Can I get it without aggroing this crab? Probably, if I can manage to be in the water here. Oh yeah, good. Go the other way. You should be grading things. Are you procrastinating, CJ? Oh, can I just cut across over here? I sure can. Alright. Aw. What'd you find? A dude. Oh, my aiding was just to flip him over. Oh, he's well dressed. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Cough, splutter, mercy, mercy, I beg you. They like checked him off a balcony, didn't they? Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. If you were a black mage, could you just be like, let me just like cast some fire? I feel like that'd be a dangerous way to warm somebody up, though. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for the tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Yulmore to work as an artist. Alphinaud's like, I'm an artist. A wealthy couple took me in to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their tastes, they just as quick turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Bothry's city. Within days they'd brought me before the man himself, and he asked me what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant me my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. From up there? How are you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, it wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Vothry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Yulmore, his word is law. Rescues a weakened wretch. The more I hear about Yulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. A way into the city? Where's the next closest? I bet you that's up top, because I don't think I can go almost 600 yalms north here. Can I go this way and not aggro anything? Looks like, yeah. Oh, there's a stupid thing there. I always thought there should be a aetheryte in the gate town, but I guess it's pretty close to, I guess it's not that close. It's over here. It's also not that far. Oh, nope, oh dear god, I aggroed two of them at the same time. I didn't even see the other one. Oh well. They'll leave me alone. Alright, we made it to town. Oh good, we didn't go to Gate Town. Pray accept my deepest gratitude. I owe you both my life. I should have talked to Alphinaud before I talked to this guy. And if you'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempt to enter Yulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to my stomach. But since it's plain you've set your minds on it, you should take this. What is this? It's my favorite paintbrush. The Yulmoran elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple I mentioned will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people you have a talent for painting. Oh, good thing he does have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. Oh, I'd gladly give it after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with the city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now until my dying day. Do we meet Tristal again? I don't recall him existing. Should you make it into the city, have care what you say and do. I wouldn't want you to save my life only to lose your own. City of Final Pleasures. Alphinaud weighs the brush you received from Tristal deep in thought. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristel has repaid us with gifts as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before another patron steps in to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have some modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, perhaps you could pose as my assistant. Then it's settled. All we need to do is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Yep. Wait, are those blue quests I see? Why is there a blue quest? Oh well, I don't got time for this shit right now. To Gate Town. Oh, the blue quests are ones that give you ether currents, right? I think so. Which means I probably should them, but it's not like I'm going to be unlocking flying in the zone anytime soon. So, not super concerned about it at the moment. I seem to be going a little bit too sharply in that direction, because I think there's some water maybe that I have to work around, or a cliff. I think you can only really get into Gate Town from this end. And of course I acted something. Alright, let's just go down the road. It's my destination. Oh, Alphino, what are you doing over there? Oh yeah, we're just waiting for the jesters. Oh. Here they come. I said that, and then that was what Alphino said. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it has been for the folks out at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time to let your colors show. I can paint, portraits at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Such interesting character potential wasted with these two. Yeah, Winter was talking about that earlier, that they just don't go anywhere. Oh-ho, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof do you have of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? No, just paintbrush. Sadly not. Everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will note it has seemed no small amount of service. He has a brush but no paints. Aha! Ho-ho! Flecks of paint, both old and new. A tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well. Come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on? A well-wisher or parasite? Parasite. No. Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we attire to Yulmore's sweet embrace. They're like, where's our meal? Oh, mercy me, the meal. We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must employ the sacks ere we make our way back. Gross. The meal was weird the first time I did it through, but knowing what it is now, it's just bleh. Gross. Grossy gross. Ah, yes, Yulemoor, where there's a lovely
is beyond us.
etherite that we can't attune to.
The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place.
Soylent Green is made for humans. I'd believe it. Gross.
Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them
Oof,
alone,
neck crunch.
the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
Alright, what say you, Alpha now? Yulemoor, finally. What about you? Looks even grander from this angle, eh? Eh? Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No, not even a single tear. Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way so that you just need to put on a happy faces and head through to Joyous Hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left side of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to the folks off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gate Town, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginning of your new life in paradise. I can't attune to Etherite here yet. I know I can't attune to the big one, but I don't think I can attune to the little ones either. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? Well, I suppose we'd better show ourselves willing for the time being. Isn't there an Etherite current up here? No. Okay. Oh, it's probably a sightseeing point, is what I'm thinking of. Like, there's one up on one of these buildings. Oh, I can attune to this. Alright. Aren't there? There's other. Let me go get the other Aetherites, because I feel like I missed them. Can't get out of mount here, can I? No. Like, I didn't get them until way later on Ari. I'm not really sure why. I see one. I think there's another one back here too somewhere, though, like on the other side. I don't understand how the people in... What the hell are you? How the people in here got in here. Like, the people at the gate town can't get past the gate, but like, how did these people get here? Hee hee, what is it? Can you let this old rat sit in peace? It looks like you want to tell me my fortune. Can you tell me my fortune? Oh, you sell things. Alright. And there's the other one. Can I use this one? I should be able to, right? Glory Gate. That should be all of them, right? How come I can't see sightseeing points? I swear they exist. Alright, well, oh, the door doesn't open. There's just a little door in it. I need to go into the... Oh, those are the stairs. Okay. Oh, it's so, so pretty in here. Where's Alpha now? Did I lose him? he's just being slow. Welcome to Yulemore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I am Alphino, an artist, and this is Haley, my assistant. Ah, yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Well, that's convenient. Now, the citizens of Yulemore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothri, and the bonded who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. I see. Might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai Nuz and Dula Chai, a Mistel couple who most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but would ask that you conduct yourselves with respect and humility, for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment, please, while I complete the relevant paperwork. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take these papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will officially be Yulemoran citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. I will enjoy my new life. Wait, what is this person here? The Bureau registrations. Papers, please. I just have to give them my papers. What a small envelope. What have we here? Alphino, artist, Haley, artist assistant, to be employed in the service of Lord Chai Nuz and Lady Dula Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it's best we deliver you to the Chai's residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Yes, please, I'll have a bath. Did you crawl here through a ditch? It's like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the delusory next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away that stench, you want to splash yourselves with this perfume liberally. Once you've made yourselves presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai's residence. Cornan, the guard by the stairs, will give you directions. I mean, I'm going to have a shower, but I'm going to put on my stinky old clothes. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. I mean, it makes sense that we're stinky. Adventuring is dirty. Oh! I thought there was a little bit more needed in there for a second. Well, let me just shower right across from him. Oh, wait, can I? What happens if I go and shower with him? Well, hello there. Can I join you? No? Okay. I don't think I noticed him before. I don't recall that. Oh, it's going to be that kind of stream, apparently. You rinse yourself clean in the stream of water. Am I all clean now? Wow, he's still showering. I'm all clean now. Now can I join you? Maybe I should draw the curtain. What, you don't want me to come in here? You want me to come in here and join you? You want some privacy or something? Can I talk to him? No. He looks a little bit like Estinian. Mostly it's the hair. Alright, I'll move on now. Where's Alpha now? We're to bathe in here then? Yeah, I already did it. You should, wait, where am I supposed to go now? Wait, did I miss something? Did I not properly delouse myself? I'm supposed to... Oh, wait, do I have, like, a... Oh, I am supposed to turn that off. Do I by chance have, like, a perfume? I'm supposed to perfume myself. Ah, yes, that's what I'm missing. Okay. You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Alright, have you deloused yourself then? Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? I remember there was a group of naked Lalas showering in there and told me to go away. Oh, is it random what you get? That's weird. It is not, that is to say, ahem, it seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? No real, oh, real real people? Okay, I see. I see. Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would a Stinian say? I'll say it would have been drying her hair by now. Yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Wouldn't she just? Very well. I shall endeavor to emulate her boldness then. Courage, Alphino. Also, there's a naked man in there who looks like a Stinian a little bit. How you feel? Ah, now we smell like roses. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the roads has been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons, then? Alright. Guess I can run a little bit. Alphino, you look so tiny, although... He's like the same height as Haley. No, she's a little bit taller than him, actually. We'll need directions to the Chai's residence. Yeah, this guy should tell us. Oh, he's very pink. You're looking to present yourself to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out, then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of each other. This layer here is called the buttress. Above us is the understory, where the military has its headquarters, and above that you've got the canopy, which is where the free citizens of Yulmore spend their days. So if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs. Then look for the Grand Dame's parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Where are you going, Alphino? Oh, he just poofed. Alright, up we go. Well, it's really funny that there was, like, players in there. I told you to get lost. Alright, what we got here? Shouldn't there be a sightseeing point in here? Isn't it? You have to, like, jump from... Why can I not see them? Are they not little orbs of light? I thought they were. Are they really just, like, named points or something? Oh, I have to unlock it. Yeah, you're probably right. I think I saw something to unlock it and then I couldn't find it, so I didn't. Thanks, Ido. You're so smart. I can't... Oh, wait, was there an aetherite to attune to up there? I think so. I can't attune to this one, though. According to the message engraved in the base, special permission is required to use this aetherite. What? They don't want me just popping in here whenever I feel like it? Haha, I found them. Wait, where's Alphino? Wait, what is... Well, what is it? Spit it out then. How rude.
Oh, who's this then?
Oh, I didn't remember her voice being quite so, high.
Lord and Lady Chai, pray forgive our intrusion. I am given to understand you were in search of an artist.
Ah, you must be the new,
Artist?
Oh, goodness me. What an adorable boy. That silken hair, those pearly cheeks, oh, and you even smell wonderful, like a bed of flowers. I approve of this one, dearest. I am positive he will paint us the most delightful pictures.
Yes. Well, as long as he paints better than that talentless wretch we sent packing last week.
About that.
Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome to Yulmore.
Alphino, if it please you, my lady. And this is my assistant.
Do I not have a name, Alphino? Jerkface.
Your assistant? I've heard of folk bringing in family members, but this seems a bit irregular. Aren't you a little young to have a protege?
We are family in all but name, my lord. Though we share no blood, we have stood by each other through life's many challenges, resolved to prevail together or not at all.
If you say so.
Of all people, 'tis she who best understands my work. With her unique insight guiding my hand, the art I create is sure to satisfy your expectations. Once the picture is begun, of course, I shall have no need of constant encouragement. And so I wondered, rather than her being in your way, might it then be permissible for my assistant to explore the city she has so longed to see? Out of gratitude for her priceless contribution to my art, I thought it only fair that I make this humble request on her behalf.
What? I have quite a bit more than 7 viewers. How do you know? That's a lot for me, actually. There's Newsroom and Ido and Funky and Winter's probably around. Oh, the viewer list isn't accurate though, because it has people who are just in chat. Which there's a bunch of bots and stuff in there. Let me see, what does the viewer list say? Yeah, a whole bunch of those users are not actually watching. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, of like moderators and VIPs, that's probably all of us. Well, probably no one else is actually watching.
Oh, did you ever hear of such devotion? Of course your assistant must have her wish. She shall be free to roam to our heart's content. Isn't that right, darling?
You made a new alt? How come?
Oh, yes. Yes, of course, dearest. Quite right.
Is there a point in you not skipping ARR? Only that the end of ARR is like the best. Why'd you make a new alt though if you want to skip ARR? Also, I'd be curious to do it now to see how it's changed. I actually kind of want to redo it, but then I'm weird like that, so you do you. Out of boredom and not wanting to watch cutscenes you've always skipped. You had 3 dungeons back to back. You feel like they really skimmed it. Oh, wow. Off you go, the city is yours to explore. Oh, but do be careful along the outer walkways. I should be most upset if you were to slip and fall. I bet you would. If my wife has given her permission, then you need not seek my say-so. All I ask is that you behave yourself, draw no attention, and be respectful at all times. Your arm finally feels normal after getting the vaccine 2 days ago. That's good. Did you have any other side effects? Did we talk about this? Free to sightsee. Alphino would send you into the city to explore. That's it. That's not bad then. Now you have the opportunity to experience Yulmore. I suggest you make the most of it. Explore the city top to bottom. In other words, I would start with the canopy and go from there. Try wandering around the market stuff. He's telling me this right in front of them. That's a little bit awkward, isn't it? Wandering around the market stalls, mayhaps. Such places are usually filled with colorful characters, only too eager to share local gossip with a friendly visitor. What I eat today? Oh, please don't ask me that. It was not great. I would appreciate it, of course, if you could share any discoveries with me in turn. We should both learn as much as possible about our new place of residence. What happens if I just like leave this place? For breakfast though, I had a toasted egg and cheese sandwich and a latte. And then for lunch I had some crackers and brie cheese, and then I ate some chips and had some like little what are they called? Like little rolls, like jelly rolls and cream rolls. Weather is a weird one. It's 90 degrees today and it's around one day it's around 90 and today it's around 40. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I kind of want to eat more junk though when I finish stream. But I also feel like I need like veggies in my life. But I don't know. I feel like when I buy veggies I never eat them, but then when I don't have them I want them, and it's just ugh. And it's just hard to go to the grocery store whenever. I actually have asparagus. I should eat some. I like asparagus. It's probably going to go bad soon if I don't eat it. I'm actually surprised it wasn't, but it looked okay the last time I checked a couple days ago. You went to a corner store and bought beer and you were tempted to get chips? I went grocery shopping yesterday. I like to do it in my air fryer. I like toss it in some oil and olive oil and salt and pepper, and then I put it in the air fryer. It's pretty good. Oh, hello there. A fresh register, are we? You seem a little lost. Well, 'tis lovely to make your acquaintance. Ahem, speaking of acquaintances, you wouldn't happen to have run into my attendant in your wanderings, would you? Big strong lad, long hair tied back. He was escorting me on a shopping errand when I realized I'd dropped my handkerchief. Now I've been waiting here all alone while he's been off searching for it. I'm not terribly fond of being alone. If you do see him, I would be obliged if you could pass along this message. Forget the silly handkerchief and return to my side at once. Just roast veggies and make a balsamic vin. See, all this takes effort though, like cooking. I just want to eat. It's the problem. Like, I have stuff to eat. It just, veggies take, what is this guy doing over here? Huh? Alright. Do you need some assistance? Wicked white! That was too close. Because I have some veggies I've been meaning to cut up and roast for a while, but I just keep not doing. Thank you, friend. I don't know what I would have done if you hadn't come along. I was trying to rescue my lady's handkerchief, you see. The wind must have blown it over the edge, but luckily it caught on something. I thought if I could just stretch out far enough. Is Wicked White associated with White Walkers or whatever? I'm not sure. You risk your life for a scrap of cloth? It's not just a scrap of cloth, not if it belongs to her. I would risk my life and more to spare my mistress but a single moment of sadness. Well, she's sad with you gone, so maybe you should hurry back to her side. You don't pay attention to the stories, you're just curious. Yeah, I don't know. People just say that. When I first came into Yulmore, I thought only of improving my lot in life. It might have to do with, like, the light. That they live in a world of light that's, like, bad. That might be why they say it. But there was so much more to this city than wealth and plenty. There's no war here, no conflict. The residents all treat each other with warmth and respect. My mistress has been ever so kind to me, and I can think of no other place in Calusia where I could possibly be happier. Sorry, I might have got a bit carried away. I find it hard to stop when I start counting my blessings these days. Please, you should come with me to meet my lady. When she hears of your deeds, you'll be witness to her generosity firsthand. I already met her, and she wants you to come back. What? Lonely, you say? Curse my clumsy feet! I must return to her immediately. Your boyfriend's getting his shot soon, like in a few minutes. Oh, that is rather soon. I'm not getting my shot until the 10th, but soon. What does he have to say now? I will never leave my lady's side again until she next loses her handkerchief. How am I today? I'm doing alright. Other than that, I feel like I should have eaten better today. Like, my stomach just feels kind of bleh. My attendant told me everything. I'm so very grateful you were there to offer your assistance. You seem a dedicated patron. You value him highly, then? As if he were a member of my own family. I could not live the wonderful life I lead without him. We free citizens owe the bonded our unending gratitude. Mayhaps in another society our different standings would breed prejudice or resentment, but in Yulmore a most gracious measure is in place to avert such unpleasantness. Yeah, like you toss people over the side if they don't like it. You're gonna have barbecue chicken and salad for supper? That sounds delicious. Do you like the barbecue chickens they sell at the grocery store? Yeah, I actually thought about buying one the other day, but then I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, so I should buy one when I know what I want to do with it. And part of that measure requires that the free surrender their fortunes. Upon registration, all of our property, financial, intellectual, or otherwise, is given over to the city. In exchange, we are provided with ample funds and commodities to live the life of pampered luxury. Eat it. I mean, I can't eat all of it, though, and then I have to do something with the rest of it before it goes bad. Being liberated from the concern of earning coin has had an almost miraculous effect on people's outlook. There are no arrivals to compete against, only fellow residents with whom to enjoy our tranquil existence. Now, if you'll excuse us, I must see what the market has to offer as a reward for the return of my handkerchief. Excuse me. Oh, and I've not forgotten you, of course. Our courageous messenger turned rescuer. You'll come over and eat the leftovers. Alright. Let me... I think I missed, oh, a belt. And feet. And let's equip this stuff. And then let's fix my glamour. Perfect. Alright, it is that time though, so I think I'm going to call it here, since I just finished the quest. So my plan for the moment is that I'm going to do Haley on Sundays, and then the rest of the week I'll do Bozja and whatnot, as per usual on Ari. And then if I get closer to when Endwalkers comes out, and I'm not close to be finishing, then I'll start playing Haley a bit more. But for now, I'm gonna just do it on the weekends, just on Sundays, and see what kind of progress I make. But 3 hours does not make a lot of progress, especially since it'll take like 3 hours. It'll take me a month to get where I was at the end of the first day of playing, because I was saying earlier that I play like 12 hours straight on the first day usually before I take a break. Anyways, I'm gonna hop off and I will be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern. Until then, I hope you guys have a good rest of your Sunday. Have a good Monday, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Oh, if you are American, enjoy your Monday holiday. I hope you guys don't have to work. Alright, later guys.